Hey guys, this is Vicky Ratnani and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are making a fantastic fish au papillote. Sounds high funda, very easy. It means fish or any food which is cooked beautifully in a parchment paper, यानी कि steam के साथ थोड़े से मसाले, and better than that, cooking it with a sauce made with President butter. Let's start cooking. Now usually when you're cooking in this method, जो आपके जो meats and vegetables है, meats यानी कि very thinly sliced pieces of chicken, meat. In this case, I have a beautiful, lovely tilapia fillet, which is right here, beautifully. So मैंने ये अच्छे पतले से fillets लिए हैं मैंने. I'm going to put it together. So once it steams, it becomes a nice big piece of fish. So first things for the marination of the fish. Now I'm using a little bit of curd in this. Okay, so I'm using 2 teaspoons of dahi, and into which हम डालेंगे इसमें 1 चम्मच garlic का. Okay. Now I also have chilies, I have ginger, but that is for the sauce. I cannot put everything now, correct? तो अभी हम garlic डालेंगे, फिर इसमें हम डालेंगे some salt to taste, a little bit of red chili powder, a little bit of haldi. Okay, I'm not going to put too much into it. तो okay, चलो थोड़ा सा हम जीरा का पाउडर भी डाल देते हैं. Lovely. Next we have some white vinegar, which I'm adding a little bit. Beautiful. Into this. And very simple, we just got to give this a little mix. So my lovely quick marination बड़ी easy है, लेकिन इसका जो power है ना, it's just amazing. तो मैं यहाँ पे ये मच्छी डाल देता हूँ. इसको हम हल्का सा flip कर देते हैं, so it gets nicely coated. In the good old days, I'm going back many years ago, जब Romans खाना पकाते थे ना, they used to take the leaves from the grapevines. Okay, वहाँ पे काफ़ी grapes उगते थे, wine भी लोग पीते हैं ज़्यादा, तो वो जो wine leaves है वो लेते थे, food को cover करके उसको cook करते थे. But what I love about this method is that जो steam के साथ ये जो पकती है ये जो मच्छी, that gives the most beautiful flavor. The flavor of the fish, the flavor of the marinade is all encapsulated. पूरा कब्जा कर देता है आपके ये parchment paper में. Now when I'm doing any cooking related to butter, एक ही choice है मेरा, President butter. So I'm going to be doing a very nice recipe with the sauce. It's called a beurre blanc, which you will see very soon. Is I'm going to be making it with unsalted President butter. Now vegetables, okay. Now this once again, ये आपके choice पर है, okay. आज मैं use कर रहा हूँ capsicum, थोड़े से प्याज, zucchini and carrot. Now depending on where you are, depending upon what you eat, you can put any kind of vegetables if you wish to put vegetables, okay. Once again, if you wish to. So I'm slicing these very thin, okay. You can go as thin or as fat, but I think this is pretty good because they stay in a good shape. So I've got my lovely capsicum here, then to which I'm going to be doing my carrot. So literally half a capsicum, half of a small carrot, okay. A quarter of an onion should be good, and a quarter of a zucchini, plenty, बहुत है. Now the fish, I've got 3 fillets, so I would say about close to 300 grams. So आराम से ये जो खाना है 2 लोग प्यार से खा सकते हैं, okay. Then we gonna, and then we have our zucchini as well, and we have a little bit of the onion as well. Perfecto. So beautiful. So we have all these lovely Julienne strips जैसे आपको कहना है. Nice. The kind of vegetables which I've actually taken are the ones which are eaten just nice and crunchy. Okay, I don't like to overcook my vegetables. I like to cook them or slightly undercook them because what's the point? बिल्कुल आपकी nutrition जो है, the nutrition has gone out of the window when it comes to eating vegetables which are overcooked. So some sliced onions. I also have with me split chilies, wow, or adrak, okay, just a little bit. Again, I'm saying it's optional, but I like to add a little bit of ginger in this. Beautiful. So we have our onions, we have our ginger, we have our chili. Amazing. What more do you need? Well, you need some good butter, you need some good company, and of course you need some good recipes from me. So I have this butter paper here. So we're going to be cutting out a piece like this. Okay. Just going to be adding just a little dash of olive oil. Okay. Going to be adding some fish, some all our vegetables here, some here. I'm going to be adding just a little bit of salt just to season this, and then we have our fish. Okay, so we have our fillets of fish here. So just a few more veggies on the top. Kari patta and thoda sa dhaniya. Perfecto. So ये देखिए, we have a really nice, lovely parcel. We have a lovely, beautiful parcel which we are going to be putting together. So you could even go this way, where we are actually packing the fish just like this, tucking it in, and very simply just bringing it up here. That's it, very simple. No rocket science, nothing else to do. Now with the steam, with this, they're all going to puff up really beautifully. Okay, I'm going to put this together just like this. Perfect. So we have a nice, neat, beautiful envelope which I will just fold it together just like this. Okay, that's it. Perfecto. So our parcel is ready. Now let's look at a really nice tray in which we are putting it. I'm going to be adding a little bit of water under this tray. Okay, and I'm going to be putting my fish right here. Beautiful. And now 15 to 16 minutes, preheated oven, 180 degrees. Voila! Perfect. As you are aware, you also get these lovely 100-gram packets of President unsalted and salted butter. So I like to use these little packets of butter, 100 grams, which are also available. It makes a lot of practical sense for people who are not using butter every day on a regular basis. So it all depends. अगर आप शेफ हो, प्रोफेशनल हो, मक्खन काफ़ी यूज़ होते हैं आपके किचन में, so definitely I would recommend the big blocks. But then if you want to say you're using butter in little quantities, you want to use it as you go, so you want to actually get these are really good. Now I'm making something which is called a beurre blanc, which actually is a French sauce which is made with butter. Now I do make these sauces once in a while, but the only butter that I could always think of is President butter. Okay, so now here first it goes that first you have to put all your ingredients into this pan. So I've got about 1 medium-sized shallots or onion. Then I've got 1 teaspoon of green chili chopped up fine. To this I am adding some vinegar. Okay, I'm adding a little bit of vinegar. I'm adding a touch of water here as well. Okay. To this I'm adding some spices. Okay. We're adding a little bit of red chili powder. We're adding a little bit of cumin. We're adding a little bit of garam masala. We're adding a little bit of coriander powder, a little bit of red chili powder, which I've already adding a little more, and थोड़ी सी हम हल्दी डालेंगे. Now along with this, giving this a little nice shake, and this is actually what you call a reduction. Now normally हम क्या करते हैं? In India we don't really cook like this, but all the French sauces, beurre blancs are first इसमें acid होता है, and in here we've got vinegar and we've also got lemon juice. Okay, and then I've got all my aromats. I've got garlic, so I've got a little bit of garlic here. I've got a little bit of onions. So you can see it's got a very beautiful, interesting base. Now if you've noticed, मैंने oil या कुछ डाला ही नहीं है. Okay, because I'm going to be using butter, of course. So I've got a little more lemon to this. I'm going to be adding a little bit of salt. Perfecto. So I've got, this is my basic reduction which I want. Now I'm going to take it all the way down, and then what I'm going to do is incorporate cubes of this butter into this to make our beautiful sauce. So I'm going to be just cutting this into small pieces like this, and little by little, or piece by piece, or couple of pieces by couple of pieces, I'm going to be adding this to my sauce to make this really lovely buttery masala beurre blanc. We've got this amazing reduction going all the way down. Okay, and it's time to just give this a whisk. It's got a fabulous taste. I love the whole spices going so well with it, and hope my friends in Europe also watching us make this amazing sauce. So I've got my butter which I'm going to be whisking it in here. I'm going to take it slowly a little away from the stove and just blend it in here, just like this. Beautiful. So the idea is that the cold butter, it actually emulsifies this sauce. Now if you want to boil it, the butter is going to split, okay? So we are just going to literally keep on adding the butter into this until all the butters has been incorporated. Now you can see this is getting it's getting beautiful and lush. Okay, I'm going to add a few more pieces of butter in here. Okay, because I have made this before, I can do it in one go, but as I recommend, if you're doing it for the first time, I would definitely put a piece by piece, take it off a little of the flame, then again mix it in. You can see the butter is melting. All we need to do is just again whisk it back in. Beautiful, look. Now if you see, the pan is still hot. ये काफ़ी गर्म है अभी, तो इसकी जो heat है वो अपने आप ही बटर को बहुत अच्छी तरह मेल्ट कर रही है. ये देखिए, तो अभी हमने इसको वापस डाल दिया. अभी थोड़ा सा और गर्म हो जाएगा. अभी हम इसको क्या करते हैं, अभी हम इसको बिल्कुल ऑफ कर देते हैं. ठीक है? And then you can see that the whole beautiful texture of this butter is outstanding. Look, बिल्कुल how the whole 100 grams, 100 grams of President unsalted butter has been beautifully integrated into this masala beurre blanc. So all you chefs and all you cooks who are aspirational about cooking Indian food, about fusion food, about modern India, about urban India, here we go. This is your first recipe to begin your journey of getting into this most amazing flavors. And here we go, guys. Our beurre blanc masala wala ready. Now look at that fish. It's beautiful. Look, it's almost puffing up. Now when you know it's puffing up, let me show you. When it's puffing up like that, I think we are almost ready for our things. It's nicely puffed up a little bit. So we have our beurre blanc. Beautiful, just absolutely. Look at that, lush. Wow, perfecto. Oh wow, amazing. Beautiful cartouche or package as we call it. So beautiful, lovely steamed piece of fish. Intact flavors, great textures, no overcooking of vegetables. This is how you should be actually eating fish, if you ask me. So I'm going to, we have a choice. I can just turn this over just like this. Okay. And look at all these amazing juices. Now look at all the steam coming out. And here we go, guys. Wow. Now that's what I call a gorgeous piece of fish. Look at all these lovely juices inside. And now look, a perfectly piece of fish. So normally in the restaurant हम क्या करते हैं, हम बिल्कुल ऐसे ही सर्विस करते हैं. We serve it like this in front of the guest. वो जो पहले अभी मैंने खोला था, that's also actually done in front of the table. Okay, so very carefully I'm going to take this fish in along with my lovely vegetables here, and beautiful. Now we have a beautiful piece of fish here. Perfecto. Perfectly cooked veggies. Just like this. Beautiful. And I'm not going to lose these juices, so I'm going to be adding my juices to this as well. So we have our lovely piece of fish with an amazing masala beurre blanc made with President unsalted butter. Just a little bit of sauce. Okay. Beautiful. Fish or papillote, yani ke fish cooked in butter paper, ready. Served with an amazing beurre blanc with masalas, yani ke masala beurre blanc with President unsalted butter. Do like, do share and do subscribe. And guess what? Run, pick up your butter and let's start cooking.